Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Um, so we are going to continue our journey in vocab, and we'll be trying to see new more words, and we'll see. Like this is the fifth day, right? So let's see. Let's try to. Okay. Now, yeah. Let's start. Okay. Let's first try to shuffle everything so that yes. First is let's change the font. Let's so first is um group one. We have misanthropic. Okay, so misanthropic is human loving or human hating. Placate is calm. Quixotic is a very idealistic person. Very is to be cautious. Loquacious is locator. Congenial is friendly. Spendthrift. Spendthrift is rich. Oh, who spends recklessly. Abound is something that is large or plenty. Daunting is difficult. Okay. Homogeneous. Homogeneous uh, is same. Amorphous is uh, same form. Oh, sorry. So, morphous is form, right? So something that is lacking shape. Capricious is something that is moody. Disaminate. Disaminate. So disaminate is basically to maintain. Or disseminate is to disperse. Disperse. Yeah. It is spread, right? The smell. Bili is contradict or false. Puerile is something that is not futile, not fruitless. Now misnomer is something false. Deify is to godify. Deity is God, right? Austere is someone who is very monk. Insipid is clear. Fize, okay. Cursory. Cursory is very hasty. Feasible is something which can be done. Can be done, I can say. This is hasty. Flout is to break. So you have flouting rules is breaking rules. Negligent is something doesn't care. Cerebral is Cerebral is related to brain, so it is like intelligent, intelligent. Obsequious is an obedient person. Obedient. Then you have conspicuous. So you have conspi conspicuous. Conspicuous is something that is visible. Tecton is untalkative. And proclivity is to take or to be inclined towards someone. Inclined. Okay. Let's move this up. Now let's start with okay. Okay. Did I do humdrum or something? Okay, amorphous, abound. Then you have something called as okay. Humdrum is mundane or ordinary. So you have humdrum is like ordinary. Didactic. Didactic is teaching or to dictate or to instruct. Okay, misnomer like the quixotic. To be wary of is to be cautious or something. Okay, let's go ahead. And then you have group one, I believe. Then you have adulterate. So adulterate is to mix foreign compounds. Advocate is to support. You hire advocates, right, when you want them to run your case. Aggrandize is again grand. Aggrandize has two things, right? Grand is basically very grand, so like show off basically. Alacrity. So alacrity. Okay. So ambivalent. Ambi is two, right? So a person who is having two views or confused. Then you can say ameliorate is to mitigate or to improve the condition. Amenable is something which is whose views can be changed easily. Views can be changed easily. Banal is something that is ordinary. Benign is kind. Brazen is bold. Calumny is to defame someone. Candid is natural. Castigate is to uh, shout at someone or reprimand. Caustic is something which can be burnt or bitter, like burnt, bitter feelings. Then you have construe. So construe is to understand or interpret. Interpret. Then you have contrite. So contrite is like a guilty heart, contrite heart. Guilty. Covet is to possess. Craven is scared. Convoluted is to fold or difficult. So decorum is order. Person is deft. A person is very what is this apt or very skilled. Derivative 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 is derived. Desiccate is okay. Desiccate is to maintain. Ingenious is something who is very innocent person, and incredulous is a person lacking credibility. I can say doubtful. Demur. Demur is basically uh, okay, is this alacrity is eagerness to do something, eagerness, and to demur someone is basically to criticize someone or yeah, hesitate. Okay, hesitation. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so day one is done. Oh, where are we? We need to go here. Yeah, then we have something called as abate. Abate is to grow. Sorry, to go down. Abjure is a bad thing, right? So it has to be reject. Anomalous is defect. Ano- Anomalous is something which is out of the ordinary, like out of the ordinary. Antipathy is bad feelings. Arcane is something mysterious. Arduous is ardent, right? Arduous is ardent, an ardent person, or on an ardent thing which is difficult to do. Artless is skillless. Ascetic is austere. So you can say this is an austere person. Um, then you have assuage is again to calm. Betray is backstab. Bucolic is bucolic is countryside view. Bourgeois is to grow. Burju Burjuan is to grow. Cacophonous is a bad sound. Phonous is related to sound, right? Phonous is bad sound. Okay. Canonize is to recognize. 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 Chicanery is tactfully. Chicanery or very yeah, tactfully. Coalesce is to mix two agent. You are coalescing them. Compelling is supporting. Copious is something that is large. Cosmopolitan is sophisticated. And cityside. Yes, cityside. Deference is basically to support or respect someone. Desal desultory is to delay something or delay the action of. Diffident is a introvert person. So intro equivocate is again two, right? So two, and vocal is again. So basically, this is again a person who is confused or doesn't have his own thoughts. Avoid taking a stance, like who has avoid taking a stance. Polarize is like people having different views, and then prodigal. So prodigal is a rich kid who doesn't care about anything, goes away. Verbose is something that is in detail. You can say in detail. Okay, then you have subjure was to reject. Censor is to censor is something to limit. Then you have censure. Is cogent okay, cogent is also a sound. So you have cogent, clangor. Cogent is also like a sound. Then you have censure. Censure is strong criticism. So you have censure again, that is like strong critics. Yeah, castigate, chastise someone. Okay. Then is abstain is to restrict. So you can say abstain is to stop someone or restrict. Approbation is like an approval. Cherish is to support. Cherish is to enjoy the moment, or corroborate is to support. Corroborate is to support the evidence. Uh, Emulate is a copy. Enervate is to lack energy. Ephemeral is something that is short lived. Evanescence. Ephemeral is short lived or evanescence. Forward person is a very energetic person. Garrulous is someone who is talkative. Incen in incen Incendiary is a person who likes fire or who lights fire. So inimical is again criticism or opposition, opinion. The inimical and polemical are the same, right? So inimical is something that is damaging. Polemical is a controversial thing. Controversial. Then yeah, is a controversial opinion. Okay. Then you have incendiary, obsolete. Okay. Intimate is close. Okay. Invigorate is to energize, I guess. Provide energy or energize. Mitigate is to ameliorate or to reduce the effect. Opaque, okay, obsolete is something which is very old, no longer being used right now. Opaque is someone who has a very strong view, something cannot be seen through. Paradigm or paradigmatic is an example. Example. Pedantic is annoying. Annoying. Now, placid is basically to calm. Uh, Serene. Precipitate has two meanings, right? Preci. So one is to separate the solid out of the liquid. The other is to cause something to happen sooner. So profundity is a wise man. Prophetic a prophecy is to predict something. And then okay, prudent is again someone who is wise. Prudent again is wise. Now punctilious is related to punctuality, right? So a person who is very meticulous in his work, uh, meticulous. So recondite is something like someone is a mystery or hiding something. Scrupulous is again a very meticulous person or someone who thinks a lot before doing anything. The thorough, diligent, or with taking minute details into consideration. So I can say taking minute details into consideration. Tranquil is to calm, pacify. Vacillate is something to alternate on. Yeah. What did I miss? Disparate. Okay, disparate is different or contrasting. Disparate is different or heterogeneous. Now let's see genius meaning. Like what does uh genius is producing, originating. What does genius mean? Genius is like a suffix meaning of which produces. For example, heterogeneous, ingenious. A suffix of adjectives to nouns. No. Does it have any specific meaning or? Also, genius is something which is producing. So ingenious. For example, if I say no, it is ingenuous. Ingenuous is something. How do we? Okay, this is ingenuous. Ingenuous. Homogeneous. Homogeneous. So homo. And what's the difference between this and genuous? Is there any relation here? Demur is to reject, hesitate to do something. Oh, this is different then. This is GEN. Oh, yeah, the spelling is different. This is GENUOUS. So, genuous isn't a real word, which means innocent. Genuous, something or someone originating from a particular region. Okay. Ingenuous is ingenu. Is it genius or genius? No. Abjure is abjure is to hate someone. I think. Yeah, I forget this word a lot. Mm. Oh, to give up. Renounce. Renounce. Yeah. To abjure is basically to give up. Desperate is something that is different, right? Disparate. Dilatory is delay, not desultory. Dilatory is to delay. Yeah. Again, this is wrong. This is not desultory. This is dilatory. And desultory is half-hearted, without enthusiasm, perfunctory. Yep, that is all for this one. We'll try to add, or we'll try to go into day 5, and we'll be adding new sets of words today. So that's all for this lecture. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till that time, take care. Bye bye.